see them every week on the online show Auckland Daze on TVNZ On Demand. It is an absolute pleasure to introduce Hotness, Fasitua, Amosa, and yes please, Millen Baird to the show.
Yes please, you went in. Yes. Well, I mean, I grew up in South Canterbury. That's why I sound like a Balangi. Yeah, and then I moved to Auckland and I ended up at drama school when I finished high school, and then that's where I met Millen there. So yeah, so I'm classically trained as an actor, but yeah, got into this comedy thing thanks to Millen. Yes.
Yeah, I grew up in the Naki, New Plymouth, pulse of the energy province, and became an accountant for 2 years. Worked.
You used to crunch the numbers.
I used to crunch the numbers, man. I had the lowest chargeability in the Asia Pacific region for the firm that I worked at. And
they asked me not to come back.
Yeah, I was trying out all my impressions on my co-workers, and they'd just be a bloody beard, idiot. Yeah, get to work. Once I was on the phone talking to a mate, and I was like, yeah, Cable Guy sounds like a good film, bro. We'll go see it later on. Got off the phone, and the guy next to me was like, no, just a quick word, please. I had to follow him into a room, and he's like, I'm going to be a bit concerned about the amount of personal calls that you're making and receiving. I was like, well, we better go and see the boss about it. And so I went and saw him, and he's like, I'll get back to work, Gavin, I think his name was. And so I actually got on better with the boss than I did with my co-workers.
Colleagues.
Yeah.
And then I kind of landed in drama school. I did a production, and then after that my mate, who was doing like a youth drama course, was like, hey man, you should come and do this role for us because we're missing one person. He's gone overseas with his parents. So I did that and I had a good time with this production, and then I said to him, what happens after this? And he was like, oh well, apparently you can study this for 3 years. So I thought, oh alright, better that than nothing. So like, I thought if I get into drama school, then that's where I know I'm meant to be. So I applied, got in. And then in the first year at drama school, I just realised that everything that I was doing, I'd already been doing at Sunday school to a certain extent, you know? Yeah. So it all kind of felt like, it kind of felt similar in a sort of a similar territory. So I was like...
Not attending?
Was
Sunday school?
Nah, getting drilled by your old man when you're done.
Oh, I got you.
Pause. Yeah, pause. Is that a comma? Yeah, play the comma. Full stop, yeah.
Now, before you guys kind of hooked up for Auckland Daze, what acting work were you guys involved with?
Well, I did the comedy show, the Millen Baird show with Bussy, and Glenn, who's also in the show.
The Ninja!
Ninja, yeah.
I pretty much waited by the phone for my agent to call for about a year, and he never did, so I did a one-man show, wedding speeches, toured that around New Zealand. It's about a wedding from hell, just with 20 different characters. Wins. I went to Wins.
Because you were also at one time, because it was really great, because we always see America's Funniest Home Videos, and then we had New Zealand's very own version.
You had to bring it up. You had to bring it up.
Because I used to love watching it. I went, finally we have a New Zealand version with a Kiwi voice, you know, promoing.
You'd have your lows.
I thought that would have been a highlight.
I remember seeing some comments on the net where one guy was like, "How come he looks so bloody pained when he's doing his links to camera? He looks like he's got a funeral or something."
Yeah, everyone was hating on that show.
I thought you were fantastic, Millen.
I thought it was great.
I think they nicknamed it Poo Tube. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for asking that question.
I thought we talked about this before.
Hi, Thru with your boys, Janos and Nico, right here and only here on your favourite station, New FM #1 for urban music. And you know what? I wish we could have these guys longer.
Definitely. It's just that Millen looks a little bit lost in those lyrics now. It's like he's trying meaning in the...
Yeah.
You know what? This is a deep song.
Yeah, me likey the Marvin Gaye.
He's going, how on earth did Shayna get the
I'm trying to figure it out. It's like the Krypton factor. I don't know how she got that.
Let's talk about...
Surely you give me a call, girl. Figure it out. Be good.
Now, in Auckland Daze, you guys are using your real names. You guys are still playing characters, right? Or is this real life situations that we're dealing with? How much of the scenarios involve...
Oh, he's got his phone on again.
No, that's not...
Now, is that your agent?
Yeah.
It's still big. So gotta take it.
We are using our real names, but I mean, no one seems to get mine right anyway. Dylan? Marlon? Milton? What's he saying? I can't hear what he's saying. No, it's... I had a good one the other day. It's like, name, because I was filling out a form. Millen. First name. I was like, yeah, it is my first name. Anyway, no, we are using all our names. Apart from Jennifer Ward-Leland, who plays my mum. Her name's Wanda.
Yeah. She's the only one who gets to play a character name.
Yeah. it was to go with the slogan Wonder Woman. Jennifer Woman wouldn't have really sounded.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Real
was
estate agent.
Yeah.
that decision made early on in the piece before filming actually started to use let's use our real names? And then what does that mean in terms of yourselves as actors preparing for a shoot? I mean, because normally as an actor, you're layering yourself with someone else's skin and you know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these stories are based on real life incidents. Like, for example, Fussy's homeowner audition scene is a true
and that one
experience.
actually happened to me.
Yeah.
With Robbie.
Yeah. Oh no, not with Robbie, but with with these other guys. So that's like that's a real life story where the casting agent came in and looked at me and two white guys and actually went between the two white guys. Now, which one of you two looks most like the homeowner? Now, which one? And he chose one of the guys. And then, so that's for real, you know. Like, so then we put it into a scene and just make fun of it, you know.
And there was another thing that was cut out where Wanda says to Fussy, "Oh, I found these jandals. Are they yours?" Fussy's like, "Oh yeah, just because I'm an islander, every pair of jandals is mine."
Because I actually have a friend whose mum always does that. Like every time I leave some clothes around, it's like, "Fussy, I found." And she actually says, "Fussy, I found these jandals when I was cleaning up. Are they yours?" I was like,
No.
"What size are they?" They're like size 6. I was like, "They're not mine." And then,
But they got your name on them.
They got a little picture of a palm tree on it. Are you sure they're yours?
Yeah.
No, they're not mine. Okay, really? She's always so surprised.
It's got a coconut on it. It's not yours. That's a curveball.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
So
How could you be?
how many eps can we look forward to?
Well, we've got one more ep.
One more ep.
6 to go. So it's a 6-episode series.
Next one's the last one.
Yeah.
Yep. So
It's a little bit sad
we're
this
wrapping
week.
up all the storylines, but
storylines.
leaving it quite open, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's a poll on the Facebook page about whether Millen and Jackie should hook up. There should be some other
Definitely.
polls coming
Yeah.
out soon, you know,
Jackie's a
to
nice girl.
Yeah.
influence where people end up. So
Yeah.
So let's
Keep a lookout for that.
let's promote their Facebook page. So jump on Facebook and just
and just
type
search
in.
Auckland Daze TV show. Jump on there.
DAZE.
Yep. DAZE.
Hit like, and then you can comment away. Throw us some lines.
I saw someone had put up there. Millen doesn't deserve either of them.
They're rough.
It's probably Mum. Yeah.
But you were saying your parents
Call us.
your parents were watching the show and they gave you an interesting phone call.
Yeah. Mum's not a huge fan of my work, to put it lightly. But she rang me, and I always know it's going to be a bad phone call when she's like, "Saw the show. Gary and I just feel that." I always know that it's going to all go downhill. It's a lot of sexual innuendo, swearing. It's cheap writing. All that swearing. And put some clothes on, for Christ's sake.
And
You stand out in the sun, you look like an X-ray.
what's the response been like? With we talked about your family. Fussy,
Yeah.
what about your family and close friends?
Mum and Dad know not to watch my stuff. It's just got to the point where Mum would just say, "Is there any swearing?" Yep, there ain't.
Yeah. It's like
She knows.
Little Jimmy's like, he spoke to his dad about it. He said, "Have you seen the show?" And he goes, "Yeah, I saw it. I quite like that, Jono." Jimmy's like, No, Auckland Daze, Dad, not the Jono show."
We got to wrap this up, but I wish I could keep you all day.
Love your work, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show
Thanks for
today.
having us.
Oh, thank you very much.
Make sure you hit up TVNZ On Demand right now and hit up their Facebook page as well. If you're on Facebook, you do it right now. Auckland Daze, DAZE, tick like, post away, get involved. These guys need a new season for sure.